Alright, welcome back to some 10x 4v4. Today we have an extremely action-packed game from minute 1, or at least whenever they reach the enemy base, which should be soon. As you can see, no barrack, no military unit, just pure villager being sent. As Purple, the Chinese, is the one providing 30 villager for everybody. But everybody is in debt. As you can see on the bottom right, minus, I believe, 1800 food, minus 300 wood, as all of them are making their way. Except Green, who decided to maybe boom a little and see how their attack goes. Shouldn't matter though. Everybody started with 33 villager. Are they sending all of them? I think Orange is keeping some in his base. Same with Gray, but it will take so long to pay this back, so they have to do damage right now, and they probably will. Like, how many villagers do we have right now? 32, 28, 28. That's almost 90 with the 3 of them. That's an insane amount of villager and an insane amount of damage as they are researching Loom. Except Orange. Orange doesn't have Loom. He'll probably get it soon. That's the only thing you can do with your TC. Oh, and Purple is sending back a couple Veil in his shape. It will take so long to repair everything because you cannot make Veil. You're in the negative on your TC. The only thing you can do is research Loom. Anyhow, let's see them slowly make their way as the other team is probably. Have they realized yet? Oh yeah, they've realized. I believe there was a scout that saw that. So they'll be in the World of Earth soon. So how do you defend against this? Wall very early, but usually you don't expect that. You don't expect a rush this early, so you don't really think about walling, and the other team is definitely not thinking about it. Saving grace, though, for the other team is the blue player. He's playing the way, meaning that for every eco-tech they research, they'll gain 10 villager. So if they manage to age up kind of soon, they'll be able to get some villager going for their economy when their economy inevitably goes south. As they're fighting the tiger here, they're pinging maniacally and trying to figure out what to do at this point. I think they scouted it earlier, so maybe they could have tried to wall a bit, but at this point you have to wall around your base. They cannot even tower, they're not even aged up. What is their other option right now? They're just destroying everything. So we can look real quick. Viking has good infantry, but they cannot make any right now. Militia, even with extra HP, won't do much, as they are just melting the TC. Does Orange have Loom? Orange still doesn't have Loom. And the TC seem to be gunning for Orange, as he's losing his villager rather quickly. So that's unfortunate for him. He should have gotten Loom. Oh well. He forgot in the heat of the moment, but the TC will go down. Teal will have to run. He can try to repair, but he probably cannot even click it. So he has to run. Yellow did click Feudal Age, which is nice. Yellow is a Dravidian, as Yellow is walling close to his base, is panicking. Where are they going? Are they going up? No, Teal is fleeing, and they're all heading to Blue's base. Oh, and Blue as well, walling around his TC. That's a great idea. Reduce the area available for the villager to hit. But not everything is walled, though. So they're just gonna go there real quick. Orange turning around. Still no Loom. And Blue still trying to get a bit of the wall up. How many villagers inside? Yeah, he's at max capacity. Oh, will it be enough? Oh, they're slowly hitting at the palisade wall as well to get a bit more surface area. This is a crazy rush. It's so hard to fight against, and It makes for some crazy game, though. If they can survive. As he's getting some wood. But, oh, that's true. Since Yellow aged up already, and he's researching his ecotech, so he's getting some trickle of Vil, which is nice. But Yellow provide wood because it's Dravidian on age up. So everybody on the team has 2k wood. As Blue is going through all the wood extremely fast to repair the Stacy. Oh, and he deleted a palisade in the back for his villager. As he's trying to repair. Will he manage to survive? That is a lot of Vil. But I believe Orange Vil are already... They're already done. The no loom and the TC seems to be favoring targeting those villagers for some reason, which is very weird. Yellow trying to help with the scout. Blue, we're gonna lose a villager right here. How much wood is left? There's a lot of wood left, and the villagers are slowly falling down. This is not bad. Those close, tight wall might just have saved the game. As they are still going for the kill. Will they manage? There's so little villager left now. I believe Blue can just get out and repair a bit more. The villager will probably get ejected soon. Deleted the palisade, repairing. There you go. As they are trying to fight as Vil. I don't think it will matter. They have to retreat at this point. Oh wow, what a great defense from Blue right here. As he goes back into TC. Getting rid of those Vil. Purple is probably typing angrily at his teammate. That's my assumption. As Gray is going to... maybe try to do something else? Who knows? That's still 8 Vil. And while all that happened, we didn't look at anything that was happening, but the Viking rebuilt his TC, walling on the side, which is great. Something that we didn't see, though. Green was actually here as well. And since he's aging up, he can keep the pressure on, which I assume is his goal. So all his teammates have pretty much no eco. Only a couple Vil back home. But Green? His base look fine. He's aging up. He has Chinese. What is he? Malian? It's a fine civ to get Farimba late game. So that should be something? Oh, he's grabbing stone. Is he aging up to drop a castle? That's exactly what he's doing. As Blue, as click a feudal. Anybody else? I guess Blue managed to not lose his TC. Not like our Viking player. So Viking player, slowly booming back. Red, oh, building some Minotaur. They have been spotted. Yellow coming in with a tower. Probably trying to get rid of those Vil. Does he know there's a castle? He does. Delete the tower. Probably gonna try to build another one. Oh. He can only build with 3 or 4 Vil there. Well, the castle might go up before. Great wall by Green here. This game is way too close, even though they managed to kill 60 or 70 villager on that push. The top team is really behind. As the tower is actually killing some Vil. Oh, but the castle finishes. And the Malian have some good option. But they'll have to go in Im, but they could. They'll bring some knights to keep the pressure on. But if we look at the Minotaur, the Viking need to be feudal. Oh no, it needs to be feudal to gain the HP bonus. They do have extra damage though, because of the Burmese. But right now, they probably would like that HP bonus before. As green is doubling down on the castle, oh, poor Viking, suffering a lot. He'll manage to age up though before his TC go down. Red with the defensive castle here. And yellow just he walled a bit at the start, and now he's walling some more just to make sure there's probably no villager that sneak in the back. What about blue? Oh, I just realized orange with the wall of barracks. Oh, because of Malian. As long as you get in positive amount of wood, you can build barrack without any issue that are free. So that's what he's been doing. Or even his villager. Would give us an in-between. Ah, right here. As he's pinging them. I don't think yellow has realized yet. And there's even a little farming economy right here. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay, realize he'll build a barrack. Make some unit to kill them. And there we have the Gebeto. Gebeto really annoying. They're fast. They hit kind of hard. The Arambai just pursuing them. Green just being annoying. Opening his eye can make a comeback, but look at the resources. I guess. Yeah, green is the positive, that's normal. Minus 700 for... That's... Oh, I just realized that purple actually left. He didn't believe. I think he should believe. The green might actually be able to do something if he can reach Imp soon. And it will be in 40 seconds. Get his elite Gebeto. And then push through. But the way does provide a lot of villager. As the Gebeto are just taking down Blue's villager. They'll move around. What else is happening? The Viking. We're gonna try to make some unit. And a red decide if he needs some more castle. But what about the M timing? 3 minutes for yellow and 2.5 for red? That's not bad. They might be able to defend this. Even though they are taking a lot of damage, but their villager count is really good. Since the way provide 10 villager per ecotech, I've said that a lot, but that's the only reason they're still in this game. The amount of... They probably created like 10 or 15 vil this game, max. And all the rest are wood upgrade, stone and gold upgrade, farm upgrade. The way bonus is really powerful for your economy. He's building another castle here. He really needs to get elite, though. Get elite, do as much damage as possible to red and yellow. Because they are the one that have the better economy. They've done enough damage to blue and teal for now. As he's making Treb. I'm not sure I'm a fan of Treb. Honestly, saving for Elite Gebeto is the play right here. Intenex are just so strong and will do so much more damage. You get extra range as well, so they outrange a castle, so that's not an issue. As he's repairing air. Imperial is coming in. Some techs as well. What about the ally real quick? Are they still negative? I mean, purple is done. They're starting to be in the positive, or like close to, but it's still not enough. As you can see, yellow, Elite Urumi, Elite Arambai. That's what needs to be done. You just get your power unit. At this point, they probably feel sorta safe. Even though blue is being raided left and right, it doesn't matter if you hit blue. It was already hurt. Same with teal. You need to do damage to the 2 economy that weren't it. or barely hit, which is yellow and red. Because if you don't, they'll just show up with their elite unit. In this case, the elite Aramba, as you can see, 42 damage. It doesn't have any upgrade, maybe some armor upgrade. And then he can just melt everything. Aramba is a fairly strong unit in 10X. It's not top tier, but they're not used often. But they do work. Like those Gabedo, they're not elite. If they were elite, could have fought off the Aramba. Could have do some run by, being very annoying. But maybe he didn't have the economy set up for that. I'm not sure, I didn't look at his resource at the time. But there you go. Red managing to push him back. Yellow is here. And then it'll just destroy everything. I believe they are elite, yes. Elite Urumi Swordman. Elite Urumi Swordman, you see 29 plus 73, that's because of the charge attack. They're extremely strong. And they have massive area of effect for their charge attack splash damage. And here I believe they're pretty done. Good job. That ult from Blue though. Blue won the game by himself. I guess they could have realized that Blue that they take too much damage from Blue, so they could have retreated and tried to find another target. But at this point, you invested so much, you might as well try to take him down. But Blue really the MVP with his ult, insane ult, and on top of that, managed to, well, just a Civ as well. The Wei is just such a good Civ, like in terms of economy. So it managed to catch back up because of that. And oh, yellow did some raiding. Here it is. We missed that. Too much action. Couldn't keep up with everything. I apologize for that. But great old. And here, do they think they still have a chance? I don't think so. They're probably just playing it out. Orange already tapped out. Maybe if green actually went with the attack at the start. I'm not too sure. I don't dislike someone booming and being sort of a closer at the end. Like your teammates attack, do some early rush. If they do enough damage, just come in later and just close the game for them. That could have been interesting, but it didn't work, so it's a bunch of what ifs. And here, yellow's just bringing some castle. Arambai coming in. We can speed up the game a little. We pretty much know the conclusion. Just playing it through. As you see the area effect here, all those villagers are going down at once. Urumi is a pretty strong unit. It's not sturdy, but it does a lot of damage. Oh, there you go. It is over now. What a good game. I still can't believe that ult by Blue. It was a great ult. If he didn't manage to ult there, he would have died as fast as Steel did in the early moment of the game. And then probably would have snowballed from there because Red would have been under pressure. Maybe Red would have been able to ult because they lost enough villager, but just that ult right there. Props to him, good job. Green tried to finish the job that the other couldn't. But yeah, that threat is very annoying though. I would call it borderline toxic. But it is a threat. If you don't play on a closed map, rush with Chinese, it can work. Or sometime you manage to have a great ult, so that's one way to defend. Just go all in to defend your TC, or wall the choke very early if there's one. And yeah, it was the game. 90 some villager attacking in Dark Age. Pretty fun. That's it for me. Have a good one.